Before your child learned a single word, you had already taught them the most important lesson of their entire life. You taught them what the world feels like, and that feeling becomes the foundation for everything that follows. This is the story of the mother, the first and most important school a human being will ever know. It is a school without walls, without a roof, without a single book. This school is a person. It is you. Your body was your child's first home, and your arms were their first classroom. Long before they could understand a word you said, they understood your presence. They understood the rhythm of your heart. They learned from the warmth of your hands. This school is called the Madrasa al-Ula, the first school. And the first subject it teaches is not math or reading. The first subject is safety. It's a lesson taught not with words, but with a feeling that sinks deep into the bones of a child, a feeling that whispers, "You are safe. You are safe. You are loved. You belong here." This simple feeling is the seed from which a healthy soul grows. Without it, a child can spend a lifetime feeling lost, searching for a sense of peace they were never given. The work you do in those first few months and years, the quiet moments of just being there, is the most important work of all. You are not just raising a child. You are building the world they will carry inside them forever. Think about building a house. What is the first thing you must do? You must build a strong foundation. You could have the most beautiful windows and the strongest walls, but if the foundation is weak, the entire house will always be in danger of falling. A child's soul is like that house, and the foundation is security. This security is not built with money or with nice toys. It is built with something much simpler. It is built with your body. When you hold your child close, you are doing more than just stopping their tears. You are sending a powerful message to their small body. Every hug, every gentle rock, every soft touch tells their brain and their nervous system to be calm. It tells them that the world is a place of comfort, not a place of fear. In our tradition, we have a beautiful concept, Rama, or mercy. It is one of God's most important attributes. A mother's touch is one of the first ways a child experiences this mercy in a physical form. Your embrace is a shield. In your arms, the child learns that when things are scary, there is a safe place to return to. This becomes a pattern, a blueprint for their entire life. When they are older and face challenges, they will have an inner strength, a memory of safety to draw upon. A child who is held, who is responded to with love, learns to trust. They trust you, of course, but it goes deeper. They learn to trust that their needs matter. They learn that their voice is heard. This deep, early trust is what allows them to grow into a confident person. A person who is not afraid to explore the world because they know they have a safe harbor to come back to. We sometimes think that being strong means being independent and never needing anyone. But true strength grows from a place of deep connection. A child who feels securely attached to their mother is more, not less, independent later in life. They can explore, take risks, and meet new people with courage because their foundation is solid. They are not desperately searching for safety because they already have it stored inside them. This work is often invisible. No one gives you an award for holding a crying baby at 3 a.m. No one sees the 100 times a day you offer a reassuring smile or a gentle touch. But this is the work of building a human being. It is the slow, patient work of constructing that foundation, one act of mercy at a time. It is the most important construction project in the world, and it is entrusted to you. After the foundation of safety is laid, the mother begins to build the walls of the house. She builds them with words. You are your child's first and most important language teacher. But this is not about teaching them the alphabet or grammar rules. It is about something much deeper. You are teaching your child how to think. The words you use become the tools they use to build their inner world. Think about it. When you point to the sky and say, "Look at the beautiful blue sky," you are not just teaching the word blue. You are teaching the idea of beauty. You are teaching your child to look up and find wonder in the world. If you instead say, "Oh, it looks like it's going to rain again," you are teaching them to look for problems. The world is the same, but the words you use to describe it create a completely different reality for your child. Your voice becomes their inner voice. The tone you use when you speak to them is the tone they will one day use to speak to themselves. If your voice is full of warmth, patience, and encouragement, their inner voice will be kind. If your voice is harsh, critical, and impatient, their inner voice will be a constant critic, telling them they're not good enough. This is an incredible responsibility. And then there are the stories. Oh, storytelling is not just for entertainment. A story is a map of life. When you tell your child a story, you are giving them a guide for how to live. Stories teach us about cause and effect. They teach us about heroes and villains. They teach us about courage, kindness, and what it means to be a good person. The stories of the prophets, the stories of good people, the simple stories you make up about a cat who was brave, these all shape a child's understanding of what is possible. Even a lullaby is a powerful lesson. A lullaby teaches a child that language can be beautiful. It can be a source of comfort and peace. It teaches them about rhythm and poetry. It is the first art they ever experience. You are the architect of your child's mind. The words you choose, the stories you tell, the songs you sing, these are the building materials. Are you building a world that is full of possibility, wonder, and kindness? Or are you building a world that is small, fearful, and limited? You have the power to decide. Every word you speak is a brushstroke on the canvas of your child's soul. Make it a masterpiece. Once the foundation of security is set and the walls of language are built, it is time to give the house a compass, a way to know north from south, right from wrong. In our tradition, this inner compass is called haya. The word haya is often translated as shame or modesty, but these words are too small. They do not capture its true meaning. Haya is not a negative feeling. It is not about feeling bad about yourself. True haya is a form of inner dignity. It is a quiet strength that guides you to do what is good and protects you from what is harmful. It is a light inside that makes you feel uncomfortable when you're about to do something wrong. It is a part of faith itself. The prophet, peace be upon him, said that haya and faith are companions. When one is gone, the other follows. A mother is the first guardian of this light. She is the one who plants the seed of haya in her child's heart. And she does not do this with lectures or with punishment. Shaming a child does not teach them haya. It only teaches them to feel worthless. A mother teaches haya through her own example and through her gentle guidance. When a child sees their mother speak politely, treat others with respect, and carry herself with dignity, they are learning haya. They are learning that there is a beautiful way to be in the world. When a child makes a mistake and the mother corrects them gently, she is protecting their haya. For example, imagine a child grabs a toy from another child. One mother might shout, "You are so selfish. Give that back right now." This child learns that he is a bad person. Another mother might kneel down and say quietly, "I know you really want that toy, but we don't snatch things. It hurts our friend's heart." Let's find a way to ask nicely, or take turns. This child learns that his actions have an effect on others. He learns empathy. He learns that there is a right way and a wrong way to do things without being made to feel that he himself is wrong. His inner dignity is kept safe. Ayah is like a shield. It protects a child from bad influences. It gives them the strength to say no to things that will harm them. In a world that is full of noise and confusion, a child with strong haya has an internal guide. They have a sense of self-respect that keeps them grounded. This is a delicate and important task. It is the work of nurturing a child's conscience. It is about teaching them to love what is good and to feel a natural dislike for what is ugly and harmful. A mother does this by being a safe space, a place where mistakes can be corrected with mercy, not with anger. She protects her child's dignity so that they can grow up to be a dignified human being. Before a child can understand the complexities of religion, they first understand the feeling of faith. And that feeling is almost always introduced by their mother. A mother is the one who gives her child the first whisper of God. This does not begin with teaching them rules or long chapters from a book. It begins with life itself. It begins with the small, everyday moments. When a mother takes a sip of water and says, Alhamdulillah, quietly and with a smile, she is teaching her child about gratitude. The child does not understand the word, but they understand the feeling behind it. They connect the feeling of relief and goodness with this beautiful word. When a mother sees the rain and says, Look at the mercy God is sending us, she is teaching her child to see the world as a gift. When she is gentle with a cat, she is teaching her child that all of God's creation should be treated with kindness. When she stands to pray, the child sees her mother connect to something unseen, something peaceful and important. The child feels the calm in the room. They learn that prayer is a source of serenity. A child's first relationship with God is a reflection of their relationship with their mother. If a mother is loving, merciful, and forgiving, the child will naturally believe in a God who is loving, merciful, and forgiving. If a mother is harsh, angry, and quick to punish, the child may grow up feeling that God is also harsh and angry. This is why a mother's mercy is so important. It is a mirror of divine mercy. You are the first ambassador of faith to your child. Your actions are the first sermon they will ever hear. Your character is the first proof they will ever see of what it means to live a life of belief. This is why it is so important to make faith a thing of beauty and love in the home. It should not be a source of fear or a long list of rules. It should be the feeling of peace when you pray together. It should be the joy of giving charity together. It should be the wonder of looking at the stars and talking about the one who created them. You are planting a seed. If you plant it in the soil of love, mercy, and beauty, it will grow into a strong tree that can withstand any storm. You are not just teaching your child about God. You are teaching them how to love God. And that is a lesson that will light up their entire life. Now, you might be hearing all of this and feeling a heavy weight on your shoulders. You might be thinking of all the times you were not patient, the times you were tired and you raised your voice, the times you felt you were not a good enough school for your child. This feeling is normal. This role is the most important role in the world, and it is also one of the hardest, especially today. Mothers are expected to do everything, to be everything, often with very little support. So let me speak directly to the mother who is tired, the mother who is working 2 jobs, the single mother, the mother who feels like she is failing. Our faith is built on mercy. God knows your struggle. He sees your intention. He knows your heart. This path is not about perfection. It is about effort. It is about trying your best, and when you fall short, you turn back to Him and ask for strength. Your sincere prayer for your child is one of the most powerful tools you have. Your effort, even when it feels small, is seen and valued by the one who created you both. There is a famous concept in our tradition: paradise lies at the feet of mothers. Now, scholars have looked closely at the exact wording of this specific saying. Some say it is strong and some say it is weak, but the core idea behind it is an absolute pillar of our faith. The honor, the respect, the service, and the love that a person gives to their mother is one of the greatest doors to God's pleasure. Think about that. The immense struggle, the sleepless nights, the endless giving. It is so valuable in the sight of God that it becomes a path to the highest reward. This is not meant to be a burden. It is meant to be an honor. It is a reminder from God of the incredible value of your work. The work that no one else sees. The work that you do when the world is asleep. The work of building a soul. So do not lose hope. Do not let guilt paralyze you. Do the best you can with the knowledge and energy you have today. Be merciful with yourself, just as you try to be merciful with your child. Your role is a great honor, and with every honor comes a weight. But God does not place a burden on a soul greater than it can bear. Your effort is enough. You are enough. The day will come when your child is grown. They will leave your home and start their own life. It may seem then that your job as their first school is over, but it is not. The lessons you taught in the quiet of their childhood do not disappear. They become a part of who your child is. The foundation of security you built is what will give them the courage to face life's storms. The language you gave them is what they will use to build their own dreams. The seed of hayas you planted is what will guide them to make good choices. The whisper of faith you shared is what will give them hope in their darkest hours. Your school is unending because your lessons are carried in your child's heart forever. Your voice will echo in their mind, guiding them, comforting them, long after they have left your arms. The love you gave them becomes the love they will give to others and to their own children one day. Your teaching never stops. It ripples out into the world through your child for generations to come. This is the incredible legacy of a mother. It is a quiet work. It is often unseen and unpraised by the world, but it is the work that holds the world together. To every mother who has ever hugged a child, told a story, wiped a tear, or whispered a prayer, your work matters more than you will ever know. You are not just a parent. You are the first school, the first teacher, and the first home. And that is the greatest honor of all.